Hello, YouTube Vibe community. I hope everybody's doing well. To monetize or not to monetize, that is the question. So as I head up these curvy roads up to the house, let's talk about some of the facts about monetization and following YouTube rules. So first, monetization. When someone hits 1,000 subscribers and has a continuous watching hours of 4,000 hours, they're given a choice to monetize their channel. Now this choice comes with some caveats. The choice is that YouTube is gonna advertise on your channel no matter what you choose, and you can either take advantage of that by having some of that, which in most people's cases, especially if you follow the YouTube rules and if your content is about pipe smoking, is going to be a very minimal amount. I think Kane Rod showed about how much he was getting a month, which is about $2, and I will show you here also what I get about a month, which is also around $2 or $3. And YouTube won't pay that until you are you get at least $100. So you may not see anything for a year or more, and then they'll pay it all at once if you even get to $100. Because the second caveat is that you have to maintain those 4,000 viewing hours on a consistent basis, and think it's a yearly amount. So if you stop making videos, or if your videos don't get seen, then you don't qualify again, and so you don't get paid anything. So what happens here? Well, YouTube is gonna show these advertisements no matter what, and they're saying, look, I even remember reading that they mentioned that you had a choice of what gets advertised or not. I've never kind of gone into that because I really could care less. They're gonna show whatever. They say that the pipe content has limited to no advertisements, but if you see any channel, whether it's pipe or other crazy content that doesn't even follow the rules, you're gonna see commercials. I think YouTube just says that just to not give you any money, but they're still making money, because of course these advertisers have to pay them money to get their products on YouTube. So that's the facts about that. You have that choice given to you, and you can either say yes or no, and you do have a choice of putting like advertisements in the middle of your video and crazy stuff like that, which I would never do, because that's just ridiculous that a video stops and you have to watch a commercial. But commercials before or after the video, that's going to happen whether you monetize or not. So that's the facts on that. I'll give you my opinion on that afterwards. The second thing, and you have to make a difference here between monetization and following the YouTube rules, is that when you sign up for YouTube, there's some rules, and some of the rules say that if your content includes smoking, and they actually make it very specific that tobacco pipes, they count as smoking, that you are to make those videos only for people that are 18 up above, that you are to be the one restricting those videos, which means you have to click on something to restrict them before they go live or get, while they're being uploaded, so that they're restricted to 18 and above. And what that does is that it makes those videos not qualify for monetization. They actually say it's limited. Again, this is kind of a very thin line between no monetization and no advertisements and limited. And I think just YouTube does whatever the heck they want with that. But obviously, if you do that, you're not gonna see, a lot of money coming in, because they're gonna be extremely limited, and it'll trickle $1 here, a few cents over there, over the course of hundreds and hundreds of videos if you make that many. But what we're seeing here, and this is where we have to make the difference between monetization and following YouTube rules, is that a lot of the channels, and I think this is what's being talked about most, they don't follow the rule about making the videos 18 and over. And you can see that again if you go to YouTube and you don't sign in like someone that's over 18. Any video that has been made to be 18 and above will have their thumbnails blurred. If you go right now and try that, and you gotta sign out of YouTube, you see that most of my videos, probably 90%, they have their thumbnails blurred because they are for 18 and above. You're gonna see that in some of the bigger channels, that have thousands and thousands of subscribers and 50,000 and 70,000 views on videos. They're not blurred, meaning that those videos have not been made like the YouTube rule says to be made for 18 and above. So what happens here now when those channels get finally caught and YouTube realizes that it wasn't made 18 and above, and they finally make him 18 and above? Well, it's kind of a rude awakening for someone that's been getting paid big bucks for those videos, and all of a sudden those that money stops, and they complain, and of course if people are misinformed may say, whoa, how unfair, YouTube did this to this channel, etc., etc. But they were just lucky to begin with that they got all that money because the videos were supposed to be made 18 and above, and they were not. So that's the difference between monetization and following the YouTube rules and making the videos 18 and above. So here comes my opinion. My opinion is this: if YouTube is gonna make money on your content, that you actually put time and effort into it, and sometimes money. I know sometimes making a video can cost lots of money. I can tell you, for example, in my case, I've bought equipment and lights and things just to make things look a little bit better, and so it costs money. And if YouTube is going to make money on that, and they offer the chance to give you a few dollars on the hundreds that they make, I'm not going to say no to it, because I feel that if anybody should be paying us money, it will be YouTube. Now that's very different from asking money or expecting the viewers to pay me money or to pay anybody money. And that's where I kind of disagree with the monetization of channels, that they make their viewers feel bad in saying, oh, now YouTube is not paying me, and you have you have to pay me, or I'm gonna have to make this with some kind of membership, so you pay me money, or please send me money so that I can buy a drone and record better videos and all that. That's not right. That's like a guilt trip and taking advantage on some good nature pipe community members that will feel bad, and then they will start sending somebody money without having the right information. Like I said, those videos were not supposed to be monetized to begin with not following the rules and making them viewable to people under 18 years of age. So that's the difference between those two things. YouTube paying you money is not taking advantage of anybody, but asking people for money or making them feel bad, that's taking advantage of the actual community. And then we have some people that then say, I know two big channels that they have said, oh, I'm not gonna smoke during the videos because that causes problems in my channel. One of the big presenters said that he doesn't smoke because he can't keep the pipe lit at the same time, and that's being very disingenuous. What he really means is he's not gonna smoke because he knows that then the channel obviously might get quickly demonetized, or that video will not receive any income. But this is what this community is about. It's about if you're part of this pipe smoking community, is to smoke a pipe, talk about whatever you want to talk about, or about the blend, etc., and not to worry whether you're gonna be monetized or not, or your videos are gonna get money or not, because that, that shouldn't be the primary thing here. It should be about, enjoying the pipe and sharing that common, tool that we used to have fun with. So I think that's where things get a little bit kind of unfair, and it is unfortunate that some of the channels that are being viewed the most, and I'm talking about channels with over 5,000 members, and we have channels 5,000, 10,000, 18,000, and then with videos that have over 50, 80,000 views in them, which is, I don't know if there's that many pipe smokers out there that are viewing channels, but if those are the channels that are being viewed the most, and the message they're sending to people is that they have to pay for things and to feel bad because they're not getting money, then that sends the wrong message on the community, and that's unfortunate. Alongside of that comes the fact that a lot of these big channels, I will say 90% of them, they don't mention any other channels. They forget about the smaller channels. They never shout out anybody. They never talk about events that are going on, or Pipe Week, or any of those things. It almost seems like they just want people to believe they are the only channel that exists. And that's the opposite of what community should be. Community should be about, talking about so that viewers know that there's more choices out there. There's choices, so that if you like another person's way of presenting, or their flavors in tobacco, or what they show in terms of the environment, or what craziness they come up with, then you have more choices to people to view, and not just one channel or two channels, or be subject to a channel that is only gonna let you see their stuff if you pay for something. Maybe you want to see things for free, and there's plenty of those. So I'm definitely against the bigger channels doing that to their audiences and making them feel that they only have the choice of their channel, and on top of that they have to pay for things, or be subject to them not even seeing them smoke, because if they smoke a pipe, then their channel is not going to get any money. So anyway, that's my opinion on that. And I hope I gave you the facts so that you guys can make a decision, regardless of my opinion or anybody else's opinion. So you can make your decision about, monetization, not monetization, whether you are a channel that produces video or you're just a viewer. And again, if you want to support a channel that wants you to give him money, then that's up to you. And if you don't, then you shouldn't feel guilty either way, either whether you're a channel that monetizes or not, or a viewer that gives money or not, because this is ultimately your choice. But I hope that by knowing the facts behind this, you understand that there are channels out there that are being monetized, but they are following the rules, and they're not making a lot of money. They're making, like I said, $2 a month. And there are other channels that are monetizing. They're not following the rules. They're expecting to get all this big money from YouTube and people, and those are the channels that are sending the wrong message, because they're making it more about the money, about not even smoking on camera, and less about the community, which is about sharing a smoke, talking about the community, talking about other channels, spreading the word, sponsoring events. When the Pipe Week came and the awards, I contacted some of these bigger channels to make, to see if they were going to be part of it, or at least mention it. And most of them just gave me a big fat no, or ignore me, or said actually, yeah, we will. But at the end, they did not do anything. So that kind of, tells you, unfortunately, that, they're a little more about their channel and not about the community. So I hope this helps. If you have any comment, whether it's positive or negative, you want to talk to me in private, you can use, my email, flatcatpiper email at AOL.com, flatcatpiper at AOL.com. You can put the comments below, and again, you don't have to agree with my assessment of this, but I hope that you understand at least the facts, which is the main reason for this video. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you at the next video that I do, regardless of what it is. I think it's going to be a review. See you later. Bye-bye.